I swear to fucking God, if this wasn't recording, I will crash out. I will. Sup, bitches? This is the 4th time recording this video. My fault. Every single time. The first time I was out of drag, did it by myself, didn't end up liking it. Second time was with Paige, and I was super unenthusiastic for some reason at the beginning, so I had to re-record it. And this is the 4th time, because not 20 minutes ago, I tried to record this, but my mic was off. Anyway, hi everyone, this is Sara Quill, your favorite horrendous drag queen, your favorite bipolar drag queen, your favorite recovering alcoholic drag queen. Any one of those will work. We'll figure out which one sticks. And tonight, I'm here to show off a lovely makeup haul that my loving fiance got me for my birthday. My birthday is in the middle of June, and I got to open my presents a little bit early because all of them are applicable to my drag and to my YouTube channel, and I am eternally grateful to my fiance for all of her support and assistance in getting this started, and I'm so grateful for her wanting to help out and getting me some makeup to use, so I stopped using hers. But since this is the 4th time recording, I am going to go pretty quickly. Everything that I'm about to show you, aside from a few things, is currently on my face, and I'm going to start with the odds and ends, the things that are not from a specific brand or a specific set. So, we're going to speed run. I'm going to show you boxes, and then I'm going to show you the product. Lethal Cosmetics Charged Mascara. If you look at the box, you think it's green. You look at the box, you think it's green. You look at the applicator, you look at the container, you still think it's green, and then you look on the bottom, but it's actually pink. This is a really, really cute pink. I used it on my bottom lashes tonight, and it worked really, really well, and I love it. It's like a hot Barbie Mattel pink. Next, this is just some random junk, but I'm gonna rant about one thing. Elf Powder Puff, $4, love it. Essence Plastic Pencil Sharpener for your lining pencils, $2. Ulta, shout out to the Ulta worker who swept up a product that Paige dropped on the ground, and then we walked away and pretended like it didn't happen, and then still helped me with this pencil. Next, Mayron Foundation Stick. It's a little light, but it is so incredibly good. So incredibly good. Super full coverage, super easy to use. My pores disappeared. Quickly. Very quickly. Next, this is one I'm going to rant about because I love it so much. Eylure London 18-hour lash glue paint-on. Holy shit. If you've ever used that gray goopy duo lash glue, fucking throw it away. Get rid of it. This is the eyelash glue to trump all eyelash glues. It is incredible. It goes on white, clears dry.
What did he say?
It goes on white, clears dry, paintable. There's a hair on there. That's kind of fucking gross. There's a hair on there, but goes on white, dries clear. And the reason why I like it so much is, one, it's not that gray goop from Duo that if you blink too hard it gets onto your contact lens, but since it dries clear, if you have to reset your eyelash, it does not fuck with your eyeshadow at all. It is just super easy to use. Let's do the fun ones really quick. The fun ones, the palettes. Ellis Atlantis. Wonderful drag queen. Wonderful, wonderful person to watch on TikTok. She makes incredibly detailed tutorials, and she is incredibly calming and soothing. So I have 2 palettes from the Blend Buddy and Ellis Atlantis collab. I'm sure that this glare is killer. Let me see if I can... maybe. Oh, there we go. Up top, we have a blush palette. Down below, we have just a regular, schmegular, what do they call it? They just call it an eye and face palette. I used both of these tonight, and I will show you the real thing. Here's our blush palette. We have 3 colors: Eclipse, Crescent, and Zero. I used a combination of all 3 of them on my face tonight after I put on the rest of my makeup. And then next, we have the lovely, lovely face and eye palette. And on the back, you get a little taste of Ellis Atlantis. She is gorge, and this palette is gorge. Look at that. Look at all those colors. And then in the middle, we have some shimmer. And I used a little bit of those and a lot of the pink and some of the black tonight, as you can probably tell. All right, next, speed run, speed tour. That dude on TikTok.
Up the stairs we go. Speed tour, speed tour.
Speed tour. Keep up, cameraman. The next segment of this haul is Kimchi makeup. Kimchi is one of my favorite drag queens. I think that she is so wholesome and cute, and I really enjoyed watching her on Drag Race, and I like her YouTube presence as well. So to go quickly through this, I'm going to show you 1 box. I have 2 of these marshmallow butter lippies. As you can probably tell, they are lipsticks. I have 2 colors. The first is Red Cabbage. The other is called 19. This applicator is so fun to play with. You push the top, and it comes out the bottom. And then you just twist up like normal, and boom. Boom. You've got your lipstick. So this is Red Cabbage. It's a very deep purple. I used that on my lips tonight. And then next, we have the color 19. It's like a nice pinkish color, and I also used that on my lips tonight. And I will give you guys a close-up of the beat at the very end. So those are 2 of the kimchi. I got 4 more kimchi items. The next is the Spacey Nudes palette. I love this, wrong way. I love this little picture of Kimchi. She's so cute. She's so cute. This is the Spacey Nudes palette. So this, as you might assume, is a nude palette. I used this for eyebrows. I used it a little bit for contour. And it was very pigmented and very easy to use. I am really going to enjoy continuing to use that. Next thing is next. I did also get 2 from Paige, of course, of the Most concealers. I have used the Kimchi concealer in the past, and I really liked it. Both of these are the brush applicator tips. This is color 01. It's very, very light, almost a white. It is what I use to prime my eyelids. It's what I use to help cover the eyebrow hair, and I do typically use it a little bit around the facial hairline, but I did not do that tonight because the other color is orange. And I used this as a color corrector tonight, and I think it worked quite well. Same applicator tip, so I won't show you guys that. And the last thing is the Kimchi Stage Proof Liquid Liner. This is just a black with a paint applicator brush. I did not use this tonight, but I am really excited to use it because in the past I've used like a felt tip, almost like a marker, and it does not want to stick when you have, well, not when I have a lot of product on my eyelids. So I'm excited to give this a try. I did not use any of that tonight. Let's do, I think I forgot something at the beginning. This is not from a set or a brand. This is the Ben Nye Neutral Set colorless powder. I used this tonight with that cheapo $4 powder puff, and it worked really, really well. We did struggle to get the plastic off of the top at first, but we figured it out. And last brand, and I am really going to speed through these. This is the Made by Mitchell segment of this video. The first thing is these brushes. These beautiful, beautiful brushes that are already dirty. We used a lot of them tonight. This came with something else that I will show you guys a little bit later. It's not in this set, so if you are thinking about getting this Made by Mitchell set, don't expect one of these. I love these. They're very soft. The handles of them are very grippy. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's grippy.
Huh?
Alright. Speed tour.
Up the stairs we go. Speed tour.
This is the color case. This is a paint case. It is really, really, really well used already because I mixed a whole bunch of stuff. But this is what I used for parts of my eyebrows. I used a little bit for contour. I used it to contour my nose. And it was just really easy to use for a little newbie like me. Next is the Blush Balm in the color Party Pink. As you can probably assume, this is a blush stick. Hot pink. This is called Party Pink. I think I already said that. This was really, really easy to use. It was very, very pigmented, and I really enjoyed it. And I just love the Made by Mitchell packaging. The green, the yellow, whatever you want to call it, is awesome. Next is the Made by Mitchell lip gloss. This is the color, I think this is IRL. Made by Mitchell lip gloss Beam IRL. This is absolutely stunning. It is this like pink shimmer. It reminds me of those crazy people on the internet that put like edible glitter in their drinks.
What the fuck?
And I think that if you were to put that in like a pink lemonade, you'd get this. You would get something like that. I did not use this tonight, but I'm very excited to use it. Next is the All Smudge No Budge. It's an eyeliner pencil. I did not use it for eyeliner tonight. I used it on my lips. Like all the other Made by Mitchell stuff, it comes in this lovely neon yellow green packaging. It is a plastic pencil, so I did, like I showed you before, I had to get a pencil sharpener for the plastic specifically because someone on Reddit said that you had to do that. And guess what? I believed them. Alright, so I think that is the last of the makeup. I've got all these boxes now. So that's the last of the makeup, but the last thing, which I am going to count as a present because Paige spent a lot of time on it, is this wig. This wig, 10 hours ago, was a rat's nest of a blonde wig that I had purchased for $20 at a costume store that I used for a Halloween costume about 3 years ago. Paige and I were Veronica and Heather #1 from the lovely, 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 legendary cult classic movie Heathers. And as Heather #1, hi Ramen. As Heather #1, I had to have that blonde curly wig. Went into a bag after Halloween ended and was never seen again until a couple months ago when I started to pick up on drag. But it was just super fucked up and ugly, and Paige took the time to dye it using the RIT Dye More, which is the RIT fabric dye for synthetic fabrics. And this being a $20 wig, it's not human hair, so you have to use that dye more. So it's this lovely pink. It's straightened now. It's cut. It's beautiful. It is a lace front, but the lace is tucked, so I have what I like to call like cosplay hairline, where it just kind of suddenly stops. But luckily, I think my sheer beat, my sheer look, everything maybe, you know, fools you. You won't notice that, but like I said, I'll do a little like close up of the beat from tonight with all of the makeup. I think that my eyebrows are improving. I think my lash application is improving. My lips could use some work. But overall, I think that tonight was a success. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited to share more content with you guys. I have 2 interviews planned for this week. I have a friend of my fiance. She's actually a client of my fiance. I've never met her. So this will be my like first stranger interview. And then after that, I have my friend and coworker Alex coming onto the show. He has very little experience with therapy, but I'm really excited to have him on because I want to hear all about what led to him seeking therapy, what his experience is like with the brief amount of therapy that he's had, and I just love talking to people about therapy. It's such a fun experience, and I'm so glad that I get to do it.